Hi there. This is Rick Hurst, otherwise known as Deputy Cletus Hogg at your service. And I'm sitting here in the jail cell at Cooters and Pigeon Forge. Inviting y'all to come down and say hello. We can sign some autographs for you and take some pictures. I'll be here until Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, from about 11 to 5 every day. So gather up the family and the kids, come on down, and we'll do a meet and greet and have a good time. Hope to see you all down here, and I'll even throw you in the clink over here. See you later.
Welcome to my channel. In this video update, we remember the life and legacy of Rick Hurst, a beloved actor who brought warmth and laughter to millions through his unforgettable role as Deputy Cletus Hogg on the Dukes of Hazzard. Today, we honour his long career, his contributions to television and film, and the memories he leaves behind following the sad news of his passing at the age of 79. Rick Hurst, the affable and comedic actor best remembered for portraying Deputy Cletus Hogg on the classic series The Dukes of Hazzard, has died at the age of 79. His death confirmed by Cooters Place, a museum and fan destination located in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Hurst had been scheduled to make an appearance there in early July, but cancelled unexpectedly prior to his passing. Born on January 1st, 1946 in Houston, Texas, Richard Douglas Hurst began his journey into the world of television in the early 1970s. He made his debut in 1972 on the popular sitcom Sanford and Son. That role opened the door to what would become a prolific and wide-ranging acting career, filled with guest spots on some of the most iconic TV shows of the era. Throughout the 70s and beyond, Rick Hurst brought his gentle giant charm and comedic timing to an impressive variety of television programs. Viewers may remember seeing him in The Doris Day Show in both 1971 and 1972, The Partridge Family, The Bob Newhart Show Kung Fu, and even classic westerns like Gunsmoke. In 1974, he appeared in Little House on the Prairie, and by the late 70s guest starred in beloved series such as M.A. Ash. His appearances continued into the late 80s and early 90s with roles on Murder, She Wrote and Melrose Place. Before landing the role of Cletus Hogg, Hurst was a regular on the short-lived sitcom On the Rocks, which aired from 1975 to 1976. But it was in 1979 when Rick Hurst truly became a household name, stepping into the shoes of Deputy Cletus Hogg on the Dukes of Hazzard. With his boyish grin, bumbling humour and lovable nature, Cletus quickly became a fan favourite. Rick appeared in more than 50 episodes of the hit show between 1979 and 1982. His character brought levity and light-hearted mischief to Hazzard County, often trying to do the right thing even if he wasn't quite up to the task. His chemistry with other cast members, including Sorrel Book's Boss Hogg and James Best's Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane, was a key part of the show's enduring appeal. After leaving the Dukes of Hazzard, Hurst took a chance on what was expected to be a big success, a US adaptation of the British sitcom Fawlty Towers. The American version starred the legendary Bea Arthur in the lead role and aired in 1983. Unfortunately, despite the star power, the series lasted only 13 episodes before being cancelled. Interestingly, that was just before Bea Arthur's breakout success with The Golden Girls. Rick Hurst also appeared in a number of films, although his focus always remained primarily on television. His movie credits include the satirical comedy Tunnel Vision in 1976, the Disney family film The Cat from Outer Space in 1978, and the slapstick comedy Going Ape in 1981. He also had roles in Earth Girls Are Easy, The Karate Kid Part 3, and the Southern classic Steel Magnolias, all released in the late 1980s. Though his on-screen work slowed in the 1990s and 2000s, Rick Hurst never left the hearts of fans. He made 2 return appearances as Cletus in the TV movies The Dukes of Hazzard Reunion in 1997 and The Dukes of Hazzard in Hollywood in 2000. In more recent years, he remained a regular figure on the nostalgia circuit, appearing at fan conventions and events where he was always welcomed with love and appreciation. Off-screen, Hurst experienced 2 marriages. both of which ended in divorce. He is survived by his two sons, including Ryan Hurst, who is known to modern audiences for his role as O.P. Winston on the hit series Sons of Anarchy. Rick Hurst may have played a sidekick, a deputy, or a comedic character on screen, but to many fans, he was much more. He was part of the fabric of their childhoods, bringing joy, warmth, and a little harmless mischief into their homes week after week. His legacy lives on through his work and through the generations of fans who continue to discover the Dukes of Hazzard and the many shows and films he graced with his presence. Thank you for watching. If you remember Rick Hurst or have a favourite memory of Deputy Cletus Hogg, feel free to share it in the comments below. His legacy lives on in the laughter he brought to so many, and he will truly be missed. Until next time, take care and stay safe.